lane. Shoshlo getting, oh man, he got hemmed in. He can try to eat his way out. He has a tango. He's kind of roping his way around these creep waves. Now all of the trees are dead, but now Shoshlo taking a lot of damage. One more right click from the Rubik, and he gets out just barely. What you doing? Spearbreaker charging him, but they're fully aware of this. And in comes the ice shards. General actually does not complete the entire charge, so no bash. Instead, the crush by Slardar and the raise to get the first blood by Afoninj. General has a charge up, targets the creep, but it's in the same lane, so he's gonna go down ultimately to Arzek's glaives. Now Luna coming in. Now this is rotation. There's a dire ward here, and now she goes invis, and there's no detection here. She's going to get a perfect eclipse. Afoninj on the move. They get a little bit of vision, and they get the kill. Roger, unfortunately, not able to do very much. One TP is cancelled in the bot lane, I think. Armen plants a tree to block out Arzek, but the flare is going to give vision, and this is going to be a +8 now for Arzek. As long as it's like a support or something like that, it's usually worth going for the dive, but he's playing it safe right now. Instead, it looks like Pycat going for yet another rotation, but it gets spotted out by this Radiant Ward. Pycat has Eclipse, he's pump faking it. Araman can roll him in, though. But Seedoy is going to come in with the Omni Slash. Unfortunately, it's only a level 6 Omni Slash, so it bounces amongst all the heroes. And Araman actually traps his Luna inside a cage match with the Juggernaut. He's gonna go down. This silencer is +12 right now. Flare gets vision of General ever so briefly, but not long enough to go for the hook. The battery assault will cancel the TP. Now General is +14 for this silencer. But it's not really that critical of a smoke, as now hookshot in onto the Rubik. Two hero cogs. Both have to move back as the global silence is used on top of that. Snowball in onto the Clockwork, but the Clockwork's just going to back up. 3 heroes actually end up getting stunned, but the raise... Maybe that's the item that they were waiting on. As now RMN is in the shrine. Shoshlo contemplating on going for the hook, but instead just walks up to RMN with the battery assault, puts him into the cogs. RMN accepts his fate, buys out, goes into the snowball onto Arzek. What the heck? Okay, well he basically asked to get that TP cancelled after... Okay. Well, maybe he thought it was the Rubik also. As now, they're gonna go in onto General. Seedoy has Omni Slash and they're trying to get in range. The move speed slow, nice hook shot, but the Omni Slash gets diffused amongst a bunch of creeps. But they're going to get the kill anyway. Arzek now 22 int on the board. Trying to bait the second shrine. RMN wants nothing to do with it, but maybe spotted out by Afoninj. 1 right click, 2 right click, 3 right click. Tusk doesn't have anything to snowball on. He's going to put out a sigil. Meanwhile, Omni Slash onto Pycat, but he actually pikes his way out of the Omni Slash. Well played by Pycat. Goes into the Eclipse, gets the kill onto Roger. Shoshlo has his Blade Mail, but it's actually not activating it. Eventually, Luna does go down. Global Silence is committed. There isn't any big teamfight spells that Radiant's tossing out. Meanwhile, charge up onto the Clockwork. He has his Blade Mail, but he hasn't activated it yet. He's getting permabash. Activates the Shrine in the 11th hour, and he's going to survive as General kills himself on the Blade Mail. And Afoninj picks off RMN. Biver, nice 4-step onto the high ground. Crush not in range to stop that TP. Shoshlo gets the hook onto the Troll Warlord. Cog burns him back. Dandy going in. Will he get a bash? Will he get a bash? No, Roger does not get a bash. Navi is so low level. It's 16-2 right now. Blink in, crush on to the troll. His BKB is still on cooldown for a very long time. Whirling Axis comes out. Roger takes a fair amount of damage, gets Walrus punched back. RMN about to die. Nice mechanisms. He's going to survive for a little bit longer, but he's going to ultimately go down. Now these Raxes are exposed still from the earlier push. General looking around, but what's he going to do? If he charges, he almost certainly charges into his doom, and because that was a 10-second BKB, it's on cooldown for such a long time right now for Dendy that he can't get back into this fight. Tusk is one of the least important targets right now. He walks into the flare, no fear whatsoever. RMN going to go buy a TP maybe? No, he's gonna go for the snowball into the creep wave. Into the siege creep. Ninja has his BKB, but remember, there are a lot of fresh BKBs. Nice force step to cancel out the telekinesis land. Hookshot in, splits up the fight big time. Rubik instantly goes down. Global Silence comes out after Spirit Breaker activates his BKB, but before Dendi activates his. So Dendi still able to use some spells, activate the Shrine. Nice blade spin on Seedoi, cancels out so much of this damage that should be hitting him. No Nether Strike damage, no Eclipse damage. Seedoi gets out into his healing ward. Requiem of Souls is used, and Dendi's getting really low. Bivert buys back into the fight and immediately just gets blown up in 3 right clicks by Ninja, and that, I believe, maybe curtains for NAVI as they call good game in 32 minutes.